Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. So yesterday, been thinking about this for a bit. I actually purged some albums, about 25 or 6 or so, something like that. Duplicates, stuff I wasn't listening to. Took it to my favorite buy and sell place. Well, really the only buy and sell place in town that has decent albums. I wasn't expecting a lot for them, but I got a decent price. Kind of what I was expecting, I guess. So I wasn't disappointed, and managed to replace not every album because the price of vinyl now is so high that. But I did pick up a few more albums to add to my collection, and I think I'm going to do that every now and then, not on a regular basis, but just refresh your collection. I felt good about it. You know, bought me lunch, so I had a little extra for lunch. So I think I picked up some decent stuff here. So and great place to deal with. So in my town, there's not a lot, as I said, but I did find this one. This is Tears for Fears and the Hurting, the excellent debut album by Tears for Fears. Now I did clean up the cover. I use simple green, okay, and I spray it on a microcloth to not directly on the cover itself, just a little bit on the cloth. Wipe it down. Got rid of some smudges on here and things, and really cleaned it up nicely. But this is an amazing album. Of course, I love Tears for Fears. Kurt Smith and Roland Orzabal. Debut release 1983. You got big hits on here: Mad World and Change and Pale Shelter, You Don't Give Me Love, and Suffer the Children. #1 album in the UK. This is the international cover. Okay. The album's about kind of depressing album, actually, about child abuse and depression. This is the original cover. Okay. This also has the inner sleeve with lyrics. So yeah, happy to find this one. Great album. You got The Hurting, Mad World, great track, Mad World. Pale Shelter, Ideas, Acepates, Memories Fade, Suffer the Children, Watch Me Bleed, Change, The Prisoner, Start the Breakdown. Remarkable album. I'll put that back. So happy to find that. This next one, I don't really like what this guy's become, but I was able to find a copy of his debut solo album, David Lee Roth, Eat 'Em and Smile. Still in the Shrink, which is cool. Yeah, what can you say about this album? It's amazing. It really is. Again, I don't like what he's become. He's a lounge lizard. He's, of course, lead singer for Van Halen, former lead singer for Van Halen. So you got the Van Halen years. I kind of prefer him. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hagar Halen. 1986 release. Love the cover. The cover is awesome. There's the back cover there. Okay. Original inner sleeve. Glammy Glam. But yeah, you've got some amazing players on here. Of course, Steve Vai, wizard on guitar, Billy Sheehan on bass, and Greg Bissonette on drums. You got Yankee Rose right off the bat, Shy Boys, I'm Easy, Ladies Night in Buffalo, Going Crazy, Tobacco Road, another big hit, Elephant Gun, Big Trouble, Bump and Grind, and That's Life. Great mixture of heavy rock, some swing. He always likes to throw some swing stuff into his music. I think it's I'm Easy is one of them, and of course That's Life. Almost like a swing track. I think one of them was done by Frank Sinatra, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Still in the Shrink. Great copy. Love it. Again, not a big fan of him now, but in the day he was great stuff. This next one was a surprise. One of my favorite bands, Nazareth. I was able to find Exercises, their second album. I've never seen this in the wild. It's a gatefold. It's on Warner Brothers label. It's 1972 release. Completely different than anything you've heard from Nazareth. It's more acoustic. There's some tons of orchestral strings, traditional Scottish music mixed in. I didn't recognize it when I put it on. I really didn't. But it grows on you. Woke up this morning, their big hit. It's a slower version of it. I like how they've done it, but it's really a different version, different animal altogether, this album. But you got I Will Not Be Led, Cat's Eye, Apple Pie, In My Time, Woke Up This Morning, Called Her Name, Fool About You, Love Now, You're Gone, Madeline, Sad Song, and then 1692, Glencoe Massacre. So it's a different sounding album from Nazareth, but again, in wonderful, wonderful shape. Couldn't pass it up. But just to add to my Nazareth collection, which I have a ton of, but I've never heard them. Again, I didn't recognize these guys when I put them on. But great album to find. This one here. This is an EP, mini EP by the Waterboys. Okay. This is songs from their debut album. Okay, it's on Island Records. You've got 5 tracks on this one. Of course, led by Mike Scott. Great rock and roll band. Formed in 1983. I've got 2 albums of theirs, Pagan Place and Fisherman's Blues. Love both of them. This is an 84 release from their debut 1983 release. Okay. But you've got a girl called Johnny. Great track. I Will Not Follow. It should have been, it should have been You, December, and Savage Earth Heart. Really happy to find this one. Cool stuff. A couple of albums that the store decided not to take, mainly because they had too many copies of it. Not that the albums were in bad shape, they just had too many copies, and I'm kind of glad that they didn't take them. There was a couple others that I kind of expected they wouldn't take, and they're now in my other type of music over there. I'm not sure what to do with those, but I'm glad that I got these back, because I brought them home, put them on again, and say, they're not too bad at all. I shouldn't have, but I hardly ever listen to them. But this the Ozark Martin Daredevils. This is their debut album. Great. Great southern rock, country rock band from Missouri. Yeah, really good. From Springfield, Missouri. 1973 release. You got the big hit on here, If You Want to Get to Heaven, which is awesome. Love the harmonic on that one. You got Country Girl, Spaceship Orion, Chicken Train, Colorado Song, Standing on the Rock, Road to Glory, Black Sky, Within, Without, and Beauty in the River. I'm glad that they decided not to take them. You've got Steve Cash on all vocals and harmonicas, Randall Chowning on all guitars, John Dillon on all guitars and mandolin and dulcimer, Buddy Brayfield on piano and keyboards, Michael Granade on bass, Granada, and Larry Lee on drums. Awesome country rock band. And also this one here, the Car Over the Lake album. Another release from the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. 1975 released their third studio album. Keep on Churning, If I Only Knew, Leatherwood, Cobblestone Mountain, Mr. Powell, Gypsy Forest, Thin Ice, From Time to Time, Southern Cross, Out on the Sea, and Whippoorwill Will. Same lineup as before. Here's the back cover. But yeah, happy that they decided not to take them. Another band to rediscover, I guess. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back probably on the weekend now with work coming up, 3 days of work. So have yourself a wonderful day. Love you all. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.